Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So this video is going to be actually about some stuff that people have messaged me a lot about, and I've actually never made a video like this before because I just thought it would be like a really boring video and that not many people would enjoy it as much. But basically this video is about macros that I used to use on my warrior when I used to play World of Warcraft, and amazingly enough, I've had a lot of requests for the macros that I used. So the thing is, I really didn't use that many macros, which is why I find it funny when people ask me about macros. You see, I used to play with World of Warcraft with just one of your regular mice. I actually don't have any with me right now, but just a normal 2-button mouse with a scroll. And after a while it became clear to me that, I mean, if you're playing World of Warcraft, and especially if you're playing with a warrior, considering the ridiculous amount of skills that you would have to use, that one single mouse, I mean, a normal mouse wouldn't be sufficient, because like my left hand was already filled with all my key bindings and stuff, so I actually couldn't put any more stuff bound in my left hand, and I was really beginning to feel limited because I'm like, I can't use this key because it's too far away, I can't use this one. And at a certain point I was like, dude, I'm doing this all wrong. Like, while my left hand is doing a crap ton of work, my right hand is like kind of just slacking off. So what did I do? I actually got one of these, and before you ask, no, I'm not sponsored by Razer. That's only Swifty. But anyways, I bought one of these, and I didn't bought it because it was a Razer. I was just looking for a good mouse that had more than 2 buttons. And that's what I got with this one. I'm not exactly sure how well this is going to pick up on the camera, but basically, if you look at it, you have your normal left mouse button, your right mouse button, the scroll, and then you have these two things here. And this is basically to regulate the DPIs, which makes the pointer move faster or slower. But the main thing that I enjoyed about this mouse was these little buttons here. So on the right side you have these 2 buttons, then on the left side you have another 2. So what this allowed me to do was basically to add 4 more buttons to my right side hand, and that basically allowed me to improve my tanking quite substantially. I know that some people use the Z pads or whatever, but that doesn't work on a Macintosh, and I kind of prefer just using my keyboard. So tip number 1, if you're struggling with macros and whatever, make sure that first you're using all the possible tools to get the job done. One of them is having a multi-button mouse. This one has a ton of buttons. I just used 6 though, plus the scroll. But that's the first thing before you consider using macros, is to see, do I really need a macro for this? I mean, can't I just like do the stuff normally? Because that's what I would do. I would be like, okay, can I do this normally, or do I need a macro for this? Which is why I don't have that many macros on my warrior. But since I'm speaking about macros, I thought I would also let you know. Now, another thing that I would consider a tip is basically, this is your, it's not yours, it's mine. This is my keyboard, right? This is a normal keyboard.